Start by locating the blower motor, its capacitor, and the control board on the diagram and follow each wire from component to component. Begin by finding the schematic key and any panel notes which define terminal labels and color codes, then match those to the physical unit before powering up. Trace the motor windings on the diagram to see which wires go to the speed taps labeled commonly as low, medium, and high, and note which color corresponds to each tap so you can test with a meter or swap speeds safely. Identify the capacitor terminals marked usually as common and fan run, then confirm the wire from the motor common lands on the capacitor common terminal and that the fan run lead goes to the run terminal. If the diagram shows a dual capacitor, include both sections in your checks. Map the control board outputs next, following the board's fan relay or triac output back to the motor circuit, and note any interlocks such as pressure switches, door switches, or time delay relays that interrupt that path. When a component is not drawn as a direct line item, for example, a harness connector or junction block, trace the connector pin numbers shown and reference the harness diagram to avoid miswiring. Always de-energize and tag circuits before continuity testing, and when verifying connections, use the schematic to interpret expected resistance values and to isolate whether a fault is on the motor, capacitor, harness, or control board. Common mistakes include assuming color codes are universal instead of checking the specific manufacturer note. Verify color to function mapping on the schematic and panel sticker to avoid cross-connecting speed taps. Another frequent issue is misreading connector pinouts, which looks like a wire color is wrong when the diagram refers to pin numbers. Always trace pins through the harness diagram and test continuity to confirm. A third problem is overlooking safety interlocks, which makes a fan appear dead when a pressure switch or door switch is open. Follow the control path on the schematic and test each interlock in series to quickly isolate the open circuit. We run bighomeprojects.com, and our site helps homeowners find local contractors by letting them search and compare profiles that show past projects and client feedback. We also support contractors seeking work and provide a discussion community where we and users exchange troubleshooting tips and wiring diagram guidance.